And it's another week and we're back.
Yep.
Yeah, we decided we were going to go away from the music thing for a while. It's like because
pre-Motown.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like we were kids at one time and we liked to do some really screwy things, so we thought we'd kind of mention that. Yeah. Like, you know, for example, we got into bows and arrows, and you know, like really bows and arrows, and sometimes it was like fun for about 7 or 8 of us with bows and arrows to go to the schoolyard at dusk when it's getting dark. Everybody stands in a row and shoots their arrows up in the air, and then you have to run like hell and hope you don't.
They're gonna come down.
They're gonna come down. Yeah.
Where?
So, and then we you know, I've written, or we've talked about this in another video about, oh yeah, the Pete video about how we used to like to race cars when we got older.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And I don't know what it was. It was just like, you know, maybe it was our competitive nature with one another because we were always competing to be better, you know, with the musicians and all that.
We were that way.
So, yeah, but because I can remember, like, playing the Club Cliche, we would have to take 8 Mile Road out to go to get the Club Cliche. And because we all lived in the general area, it was not unusual for us to, at times, get at the same stoplight. And there was this
that would do.
That would happen, yeah.
All of a sudden you
and there was like,
other.
no, but that's it. We wouldn't look at each other. You know, there's like this tacit agreement that there's going to be a race now. You know, you look at each other in the corner, right? You can see the guys grinning. You know, everybody's kind of jockeying for position. And so it's like a race from light to light.
Yep.
But I'll never forget, you know, I don't even know if it's still like that in Detroit. I was just there, I can't remember. But we reached that point at 8 Mile where there's one light, and then there's a long stretch as it starts to go under Woodward, and then there's another long stretch. So that was the prime
110 miles an hour sounds familiar.
Well, that's it. If you made it, because whoever won that, because, yeah, really, we over 100 miles an hour under this thing. We never got a ticket. I don't know why we never got a ticket.
6 guys.
6 guys going 100 miles an hour under 800 Woodward Avenue. But whoever won that one was going to win the race, because I think there's one more light or something. Yeah, bonehead stuff.
Yeah. Well, what about hitching in the wintertime?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when there'd be snow and the car would come down the street.
Yeah, you hang to the bumper.
Hang on the bumper.
So that was fun when we were kids until we got our own cars. It was wait a minute, there's a different way to play.
The competition starts again.
Yeah, right. So the idea was whoever was driving the car had to try to lose whoever was hanging onto the bumper.
That's right.
And it was
on corners and stuff.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dangerous as hell, but it was a lot of fun.
You used to have BB gun fights?
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah, actually, about 10 of us would go into a woods with BB guns.
Pitcher Woods.
Pitcher Woods, they're from Pitcher School, yeah. And divide up into teams, and the idea was going to, like, you know, go out. The first team would have to go fade out into the woods, and then the other team was going to go scout them and fight. But
we had some good ones. I remember one time we were going to start another game, and we're all sitting in one part. And the 2 teams, and so now it's time to split up, you know. Yeah. But nobody trusted anybody.
No. Would you trust the guys we hung out with?
And as we're backing up, somebody stepped on a twig or something. Like,
there was a noise.
And all of a sudden, bang! Everybody opened up. Oh my God! At least we didn't have earthquakes there, you know.
Well, no earthquakes.
No
we didn't have earthquakes there. We didn't have earthquakes there.
We didn't have earthquakes.
Jesse, we didn't have earthquakes.
But you
had to get that.
Oh yeah.
What's our time?
We got about 2.5 minutes.
Really?
The last one I forgot. We're only allowed 6 minutes to get this on, so that's why we check the time.
So we have to check the time.
What about the boomerangs?
Oh,
boomerangs.
Yeah, there was sometime in the 50s these plastic boomerangs became fashionable. They were like $1. They were cheap. And they really worked. You throw them, and they would really go out. So, you know, it's kind of taking the bow and arrow situation. We says, let's try this with boomerangs. So the whole bunch of guys would line up, and everybody would throw the boomerangs.
It's dark.
It's starting to get dark into the boomerangs out there. Now they're all sitting. Now you got about 9 boomerangs coming back, and you don't know where they're going to come. So it's another major scatter. You know? Oh, remember we got into model airplanes, flying model airplanes, and we got a little older. We got these really bigger engine things, wingmasters, Ringmasters, the Fox 35s, if anybody's into that sort of thing. But the game of that one was whoever's flying the plane, these were the line controlled, you know, these things really moved. there would be a rag in the middle of the circumference of it, and the deal was somebody had to run in to get that rag and get out before the plane came out, because whoever's flying the plane wants to nail your ass, and he's gonna do it. So you got just a few seconds to run into the middle of this thing, grab this rag, and try to route as the plane's coming around with a death dive on you. Yeah. So then we thought it best say that we get into music. Maybe we should take this music thing a little more seriously. We might live longer, you know.
Meet some girls.
Well, yeah, that. No, just I never. No, I was the band chaplain.
You used to call him Mr. Virgin. Anyway, that was before Motown. And,
before everything. Yeah. Well, we were doing band stuff then.
Well, but I mean, if you're thinking about Motown ahead, what we had lying ahead of us that we didn't know about.
I had a clue.
So we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Well, this was fun. See you around.